you're still using the traditional OF agency playbook, you're done. The game has changed, and model someone managers, they want results. And unless you shift your mindset right now, you will get left behind by the ones who already figured it out. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you using in Miro board why the old OFM model is dying and what's replacing it right now. So let's get into it. Traditional OFM is dead, and I'll show you why I'm saying this. So you need to have a mindset shift, okay? And normal traditional OFM as we know it is no longer viable, as there has been changes in the industry. So OFM, as traditionally known, is no longer actually effective. So you have to have a new approach to this, change, okay? So the new approach is not about managing, but rather about a partnership and a collaboration. Because creators don't just want a plug and play, but rather a full-fledged partnership with you and the agency and the people within it. So creators are actual entrepreneurs and running a real business. So people are actually making money from OFM or OF as we know it, but they no longer see OF as a way to make some side money, but rather a real business. So just keep that in mind when looking for clients, or maybe even looking to start out. Now, the talent economy. You have to wrap yourself in a new identity, okay? So rebrand yourself from a manager to a talent economy specialist. Because what this means is that you need to actually, how can I say this? You need to stop thinking that it's not just another creator, but you need to look at this from a talent standpoint. So a A-tier creator would have all the things in place ready to go, and she's already doing, let's say 30, 40K a month, maybe even a bit less. But a C-tier creator will have nothing ready, no content, nothing is sorted, socials are basically dead, no conversions, it's basically just dead. And having 10 C-tier creators might get you to that 10K level, but one A-tier creator will get you to 10K level. You see, so your role as a talent economy specialist includes marketing, branding, sales, and strategic growth. So giving them advice and actually implementing your strategies to grow their accounts and their social media accounts. So OFM is 25% of the job, but you must provide the full 100%, okay? And this is content, this is sales, this is everything, okay? And doing this will actually imply more trust with your creator. Now, understanding the creator, there's no plug and play system that works for all creators, and I'm seeing this over and over and over, that people just use the plug and play method for all their creators and they get mediocre results. And why is this? Because they use one system for all creators, which is wrong, because all creators are different in different niches and they look different. So you have to actually build a system, just use a framework, but don't use that framework for each creator, okay? Because as I said, no one's the same, and if you're going to do this, you're just going to end up wasting your time, and you're just going to end up in the long run lose money. At the beginning, sign client, but then it's going to have a drop off. So each creator has different needs, comfort levels, and preferred platforms. Now, develop your tailored strategies per client, per platform, and it should be platform specific content. So, and also specific brands. Now, moving on is the execution, which is the system and support. Now, build systems with roles. Example is brand growth, repurposing content, and managing funnels. This is just one thing, but there's a lot of things you can do. Now, you can employ 1 to 3 team members per client to scale operations. What we can do is, in this case, we can hire someone from the Philippines, Thailand, wherever, third world countries, to do this for us. But if you want to have, if you want to have direct content with your team and people you trust, then hire from your country. That's what we are doing. So, suggest and direct platform monetization strategies for Twitch, YouTube Reels, etc. Okay. Now, lastly is your long-term growth, strategic partnership. Align on long-term roadmaps with measurable goals. Example, the 6-month goal, the 8-month goal, maybe the 10 and then 12-month goal. Or if you don't want to do that, get the 6, 12, and then so on. Every 6 months, you have a goal that you need to hit. Now, act as a captain of marketing, traffic, and the audience. OF success comes from building the creator's brand and scaling the audience, not their actual OF. Because OF is nothing without traffic. And when you have traffic to your OF, that means that there's going to be higher conversion rates depending on, the landing page and all that. But if you do this and you make this switch, you will see a difference in how you run your agency. And once this is happening, you will be able to see possibly more creators are flowing in to your agency. But I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.